In this video, I'm going to talk about the different stages of burnout and how to avoid it before it becomes a bigger issue. Hi, everyone. My name is Leanne, and I am a recovering workaholic. I know what it's like to feel completely burned out from work. In this video, I'm going to be talking about professional burnout. This is a very real and very serious problem for many professionals, especially those in high-power, high-stress jobs. I'm going to break down the different stages of burnout so that you can be aware and possibly prevent burnout from happening to you. Thank you for watching. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that little bell so that you can be notified of when I put new content out. For the past 20 years, I have been helping engineers and technical people reach their goals. When I retired from engineering about 6 years ago, I put together the Grit and Grace program. The Grit and Grace program helps technical people and professionals get out of chaos and frustration and back into the life that they desire. Okay, so what is an early sign of burnout? This is critical for you to be able to identify what is going on, especially when you start with burnout. It starts kind of like a feeling of dread to get up and go to work in the morning. Chronic overwhelm is when you don't feel happy at work or you feel undervalued. And at that point, you're starting to skid down into the burnout. Common symptoms of burnout are this: feelings of cynicism, true cynicism, not day-to-day work cynicism, and detachment from your work. You have excessive stress, which leads to poor sleep and poor quality of physical health. When you start recognizing these symptoms, it is so important to take action immediately. Evaluate your current situation and start asking yourself some pretty important questions, like whether you can change what you're doing at work in order to combat or move these feelings away. Okay, what are the causes of career-related burnout? First, you have chronic stress. And I don't mean the stress, oh, I've got a meeting coming up, I've got to prepare for it. No, this is stress that will literally make you shorter. It beats you down. It makes you feel horrible. You are more susceptible to getting sick. You feel like you have lack of control over your work life. You have unrealistic expectations from yourself and others. You feel like you're not good enough to do what you are doing, and you constantly feel like you have to prove yourself. Then let's talk about the toxic work relationships. These are people, sometimes they don't mean it, but sometimes the relationships in the workplace are just absolutely toxic, and there's nothing you can do about it. So tell me in the comments, are you spiraling into burnout? Okay, so let's talk about some ways to prevent burnout. You can ask yourself these questions very simply. Ready? What is my long-term goal? And what are some steps that I need to take to get me there? You know, by focusing on the future, you can stay motivated in the present, and you can start making plans. Maybe it's to move jobs, maybe it's to move careers, but we'll get into that in just a second. Above all, when you feel like you're starting to spiral into burnout and you want to prevent it, I'm going to tell you what your doctor has told you. Though I am not a doctor, please seek out medical attention if you need it. But as a coach, I would be remiss not to tell you that you should be getting good sleep, good quality sleep every night, 7 to 9 hours, and eat healthy whole fruits and vegetables in addition to exercising. Why whole healthy vegetables? Because they have more nutrition, and the better you fuel your body, the better you're going to perform in work and at home. So now here's the question. If you're watching this video because you're already burnt out, and if you've made it this long, I thank you so much. How can you combat burnout if it's happening already? First, let me tell you, you are not alone. Many, many professionals suffer from burnout. And here are some of the ways that they move out of burnout. Are you ready? First, make sure you're taking time for yourself outside of work. Working all the time is not going to bring you happiness. It's not going to bring you peace. And so if you are able to, please spend some time away from work. Scheduling regular breaks. Okay, a wise man once told me to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate while I was working. Do you know why? Because as you intake water, you have to let it go. So if it makes you get up and go to the bathroom once an hour, perfect. Get up, walk around, take in some air. You will thank me for that. Okay, now here is one. It's kind of drastic, but consider taking a career break or switching careers altogether. Maybe you were once inspired to do whatever it is you were doing. But as time rolled on and politics rolled on and things just started burning you out, maybe it's time to reevaluate and see what it is that you really are inspired to do now. Changing is okay. It really is. Burnout can be a sign that you are working in the wrong field or that you just need a change of scenery. It may mean changing fields altogether, or it may mean changing jobs, which is okay. You can do that. Do not be afraid of the change. What are your thoughts? Are you contemplating making a change? Or are you looking for new inspiration because the old inspiration kind of went out the window? If you are excited about the possibility of combating burnout head on, please drop me a comment below. I look forward to reading all of them. If you found value in this video, or you thought that someone you know might benefit from it because they are suffering from burnout in their career, please share them with me. I would be ever so honored. I offer a free 30-minute coaching call to anyone who would like to explore opportunities or even just spitball with how to confront their burnout and how to move past it. If you'd like that free 30-minute coaching session, head to the first pinned comment or just jump the line and go to meetwithleanne.me and choose your time. I'll be happy to speak with you. Now, go. Figure out what you need to do to combat that burnout head on.